Hey, good morning, children. I hope you all are doing well. This is Poonam Avasthi, your SST teacher. Don't forget to subscribe my channel so that you never miss an update here. So here I'm back with the history lesson number 2, that is the expansion of British power. So in the last video, we have understood about what are trade factories, why trade factories are set up at the coast. So now we are beginning with the topic trade rivalries. As we are aware that there were so many trade companies which were coming into India to trade, the presence of numerous trading companies, it gave rise to rivalry. Rivalry means competition. So it gave rise to trade competition and it led to rivalry among all of them. Why all of them was fighting? All of them were fighting to buy all of these goods at a low price and sell them at very high prices in their own countries to gain more and more profits. And what are the basic products they used to trade in between? They try to get all of these things, spices and cotton, silk, indigo at the lower price from here, and they sell it at the higher price and gain more profit. Companies were numerous, so the profit earned by them began to shrink, and the only way to increase their profit, what was there? To eliminate their competitors and to ensure trade monopoly. Monopoly means when there will be only one power who is going to trade. Slowly and gradually, only who is left? English and French. And they started fighting among each other, and those wars are called Anglo-French wars and are also known as Carnatic wars, because the war which were fought in at that time in the south, so the name from Karnataka, it was given Carnatic wars, and it was, the reason was commercial rivalry or the trade rivalry. And the three continuous wars were held, and the most important was the last, which the duration of the war was 20 years, and these wars resulted in the establishment of British East India Company, their supremacy in India. The French was only reduced in the area around Pondicherry only. What happened next? So, because after the death of Aurangzeb, the Mughal Empire became weak. Taking this advantage, companies started their operations in Bengal. So what happened? Bengal was the richest in the Indian provinces, and in 1717 this Britishers succeeded in obtaining that right which is going to give them huge profit. What was that right? To import and export without paying custom duty. So what is import? When we bring goods and services in the country, that is called import, and when we send the goods and services out of our own country, that is called export. So without paying any taxes, when we conduct these activities, this is going to give huge profit to the Britishers. So all of this led to the loss of revenue in the Bengal. And at that time, who were the leaders? Murshid Quli Khan, Shahjauddin, and then Alivardi Khan were there. So all of these people, Nawab, they used to keep a check on Britishers' activity. Few conditions were also led by Alivardi Khan. The official of the company engaged in private trade shall pay custom duty. Previously, they were not paying custom duty. Now, Alivardi Khan led these conditions on Britishers. And he also said that they shall not extend its fortification. So, Britishers, what they replied? They denied. And why they denied? Because of their power and their confidence that they gained Bengal, and they started extending their territories in India. And the boiling point was in 1756 when Sirajuddaula was there. He was the Nawab at that time. What he asked Britishers to remove all its fortification in Calcutta. What company did? Company refused it, and Nawab occupied the company's factory. Nawab went and invaded company's factory. In return, Britishers decided to install a puppet Nawab, and to install a puppet Nawab, this current Sirajuddaula had to remove, and to remove, an important battle was fought. That was Battle of Plassey in 1757. This battle was held on 23rd June 1757, and in this battle, who won? British East India Company. Why? Because Mir Jafar, who was the commander-in-chief of Sirajuddaulah, helped Robert Clive, who was leading the fight from British East India Company side. So, who was Mir Jafar? This question also can be asked. So, he was Sirajuddaullah's commander-in-chief. So, why we say that Battle of Plassey was very important? This Battle of Plassey marked the first step in the transition of a trading company, East India Company, into a supreme political power. Because of this win in the Battle of Plassey, British got their strength and confidence also to conquer the whole of India. What happened after Bengal, after Plassey in the Bengal, after this Sirajuddaulah, who came then, Mir Jafar was appointed by Britisher as puppet Nawab of them, and he was also called as Golden Sack because anytime Britishers asked for money and he used to give. And slowly and gradually, when he was of no use, Britishers tried to replace him also with Mir Qasim. And Mir Jafar was his father-in-law, who's Mir Qasim's father-in-law. So after some time, conflict started between whom? Mir Qasim and Britishers. He also started going against Britisher wishes, and this can definitely affect adversely to their profit. This all also led to a new fight, that is Battle of Buxar, which we are going to understand in the next video. So now it is assignment time, children. If you get confused or something is troubling you, please let me know in the comment box. I will reply there. Otherwise, in the next video, I will recall all these things so that you can get a clear idea about the topic. Very easy assignment I have given. You have to write the meaning of rivalry, import and export. After that, why was there rivalry among the trading companies of different European country? Why there was a rivalries among the trading companies which were coming? What was the reason of Carnatic War? I have just explained. After British conquest of Bengal, what were two conditions of Alivardi Khan? That you have to write, and write short note on Battle of Plassey. In this you can write down the date, when did it happen, and who won the battle, and what was the importance of it. All you can write into it. Thank you so much, children. Complete your work in time and study hard. Good luck.